We've learned that biology is the study of life. You might recall from the beginning of the school year that we learned that all living things have 5 characteristics, which are: we are made of cells, we have homeostasis, we have DNA, we evolve, and we need energy to do our functions. We learned about this through different projects, and now we're missing understanding where does life come from. According to the cell theory, life comes from life. Even though there are different theories that explain the beginning of life on Earth, once that it started, we can all agree that living things come from living things, meaning that they are able to reproduce. But why? Why do we reproduce? It's simple: to give our genes to the next generation. The ability to make more organisms or reproducing is considered a biological success. It's necessary to reproduce so that the species can go on, and the goal is to have each new generation better adapted to the environment. All species can reproduce, even though not all of them are successful. This means that all species have the ability to do it, but not all individuals will be able to. You might have noticed that not all organisms reproduce the same way. Animals need to find each other. Plants can produce seeds, and bacteria can make more of itself by dividing. All these are reproduction methods, and the purpose of this new topic is to understand them all. So, how do we reproduce? Basically, we can classify reproduction in 2 ways: asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means that only one organism is needed to make more. The resulting cells from this type of reproduction are clones of each other. The offspring is identical to its parents. In sexual reproduction, 2 organisms are needed to create the offspring, and the baby is similar to its parents but not identical. Most species reproduce asexually. In asexual reproduction, natural clones are produced. The cells are identical. Almost all types of organisms undergo asexual reproduction, except animals. Bacteria, protists, fungi, and plants reproduce asexually. It can be through binary fission, mitosis, spores, or parts of the organism. Sexual reproduction is a more sophisticated way of reproducing as it involves 2 parents. Flowering plants and animals can reproduce sexually. Plants do it through seeds, and animals through eggs or full-term delivery. Today is your job to understand the basics of asexual and sexual reproduction. You're going to read 2 articles about reproduction and answer a worksheet. Check Google Classroom for instructions.